What's going on in Vancouver is unfortunate for Canucks fans right now, but it has Devils fans salivating out of the mouth.
Yeah.
Let's just talk about, we heard about Quinn Hughes is not available, but what does this mean for his future right now?
Well, he holds all the cards here in this scenario, in any scenario that as it relates to his future. I, this is a tricky one because I think he has some type of no trade protection. Let's put it this way. So they hold all the cards first and foremost if the Canucks even want to explore anything. And it might not be this season, but I think in his last year. That being said, right now, they just need to regroup and kind of fill their cupboard up a little bit by getting younger, by adding more draft picks, which is what they'd like to do, which is why they're going to listen on all their pending UFAs. They're going to listen on guys like Drew O'Connor with 1 year left on his deal, limited no trade clause. They're going to listen on Connor Garland for the time being. His no move doesn't kick in until July 1 of next summer. So they're going to listen on some players and actively have made others available. And the big prize is Kiefer Sherwood. And he hits 3 check marks. He hits goal scoring. He hits people. He's very physical. And he hits the $1.5 million cap hit. Like, that's a sweetheart of a deal. To get all of those in, I know there were talks, I've been saying all week, like there have been talks of second-round pick. No, this is a first-round pick plus. And the if you're getting this player, you're probably one of the top, let's say, 8 teams in the league. So you're looking at a draft pick that's going to be in the high 20s in the first round. Some teams will view that as very palatable. And if you go on to win it, it's 32nd overall. Awesome. Great. It's basically a second. So they're going to fine-tune this. And you can't tell me that Quinn Hughes doesn't know that they're going through these motions based on what's happened this season. I'm sure he does. I'm sure he's well aware of their direction. And I think he did an interview yesterday with Sportsnet, I believe, and said that the stuff doesn't bother him. The trade stuff doesn't bother him. He just wants to focus on his game and helping his team.
So some are speculating that he could end up somewhere else, meaning Quinn Hughes. How likely do you think that is? We've heard Philadelphia, somewhere in the Metro that's not the Devils. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, look, there's 31 other teams that would love to get their hands on Quinn Hughes. I just don't see it now. And I get, one day I get one interesting response that maybe he's going to stay, and then the next day I get another one where it's like, oh, maybe he may go. It's either way, it's way too early. They're not going to trade him right now, unless somebody comes out of left field with, a Hakeem Olajuwon type of drop with an offer. It's just not going to happen. I kept my hand up there way too long. It's just not going to happen. So if Quinn Hughes is moved, it's a team comes out of nowhere and says, we're giving you this, and this, and yes or no. Or this is something they explore in the summer once they re-engage in contract negotiations. At the same time, going through all this, I believe the Canucks know what it's going to take to sign Quinn Hughes to an extension when they're eligible to do that in July. And I think they're fine with whatever that number is going to be. It's going to be high. So they're trying to fill other areas here and look at other ways to improve this club to get them back on the upswing, because the last couple of years have been not good.